So people, before I begin today's video reaction, I wanted to zoom in on this tweet by Scott Menzel after he saw Marvel's Eternals on Monday. Eternals is Marvel's version of Zack Snyder's Justice League, a film that builds upon a cast of unknown characters and does so with great success. So the biggest takeaway I got from that quote was basically anybody going into the Justice League film didn't know who Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, The Flash and Cyborg were. No. But in the meantime, Eternals now has Harry Styles from One Direction. Wow, the MCU is dead to me.
And now, the man who makes Doctor Who look like a small brown stain. It's
Jason King on Kung Fu Hot Dog.
Hello guys, and welcome to my video reaction for the day before. I know this sounds weird me saying it that way, but I've had no other choice. And Mytona, they are a Russian developer made up of twin brothers. And I've got a feeling of deja vu regarding this game because I am pretty sure I talked about it, maybe even reviewed it back in February or March of this year. Then it took this long hiatus. Nobody knew what happened to the game. And here we are, 3 or 4 days later, it's resurfaced. Now, some people think this could be a scam of some sort because there are some seriously visually great upgrades in this, and I don't know what's going on. I don't think it's a scam personally. IGN have recently uploaded an events video from the developers talking about the game. I've not yet looked at that, but for the purposes of this reaction, guys, I've had to mute the god-awful soundtrack. It is terrible. Now, I had to stop the video like a few seconds in because the music was just really awful. It doesn't suit the actual picture as well. It feels really weird. It feels like something out of The Walking Dead, out of the Commonwealth. If you watch that series and you know what I'm talking about, you know where I'm coming from. So without further ado, folks, let's go straight over and react to this video. Fantastic. They can't spell these developers, can they? So what I like about this scene here is that it's, very sharp. I do like the detail here. That looks like a bank of some sort. Oh, it's Louis Vuitton instead of Louis Vuitton. I'm going to be talking about the product placement throughout this game, actually. It's kind of jarring at times, but I like the puddles and the reflections here. This is pretty good. This overgrown trees, the overgrowth kind of reminds me a bit of the Last of Us. I like the detail in these buildings here. Could be a Ray Traitor's wet dream, if you know what I mean. Okay, an abandoned police car. I think this is Oregon. I can't remember now if it was Oregon or some other part of America. But it looks pretty nice so far. Okay, what strikes me as a bit weird here is that there's just men in this gym. And you might think that's a bit of an odd thing to say, but when we carry on, you'll see what I'm talking about. And I've got to say, the animations aren't brilliant. Like this guy here looks like... I'm trying to think, oh yeah, those villains from I Am Legend with Will Smith. No, I Am Robot. iRobot even, yes, iRobot. Those villains that come after Will Smith. They kind of remind me of those dudes. Okay, men having a sauna. And I can't see any women around this place. Have they been abandoned or are they in separate camps? There's not, see what I mean? Like, I don't know what next. I mean, I think these guys have actually made mobile phone games, video games, so it probably explains why the animations here aren't brilliant. These things look like fireman hats or buckets. I'm going to say buckets because it just sounds funny. And again, we've got a bar, and again, it's men only. And I think that dude with the cowboy hat, we saw the sheriff's hat. We saw him in the first trailer that they uploaded this year. Okay, see that backpack here on the left-hand side? Pay attention to that. I'll be coming back to that later on. So we've got a miner who's obviously resourcing for whatever they need. Okay. Not telling me a whole lot so far. I'd expect this to be like a story-driven trailer, so I'd get a gist of what's actually going on. Because not being funny, if you walked into this trailer, you'd be thinking, what is this? Okay, look, that Tabasco sauce. Now this bit here, I mean, I talk about the product placement in this game, like the branding and Wagnalls. Now I'm not sure what that's meant to be, but this bit here feels like The Division. I mean, you can't avoid saying that because it looks very much like it. Third person perspective, backpack, You know, it looks very much like that. Not saying it's ripping it off, it just comes across that way. Okay, yep, the old shooting mechanics here are pretty good. Double tap that dude, yep, take him down. So yeah, I guess the shooting mechanics look okay, they're not bad. Again, this is a cinematic. Why do I need to say cinematic in gameplay footage? Okay, right, welcome to the Ocean Mall, which kind of reminds me of Westfield. So you've been to Westfield, you know what I'm talking about. I've got to say the detail here is very, very good. It's like, it's funny, it seems to be that the environment is more detailed than the characters. So that's probably something to worry about slightly. Okay, Cinema World, well, we have Cineworld. So that's how they kind of get away with it. You got Theatre PMax, which is IMAX. All this disjointedness of well-known brands, it is kind of grating on my nerves because I'm so conscious of it. It's like it's taking me out of the experience, and that's something that might affect my gameplay when I get into playing this game. Should I want to play this game? I'm not sure if the desire is actually there at the moment. Okay, but you know, Dolce Vita, I'm pretty sure Dolce & Gabbana did a fragrance like that or something very, very similar. Nice reflections on the floor. I like that. Stefani & Co., Tiffany & Co. See what I mean? Yawn, yawn, yawn. It's not great. Now, he's going to walk up to a showcase here, and I think it's a laptop that's inside. No, it's not. Hang on. No, it's a jewelry store, so it wouldn't be a laptop. Oh, okay. So that's a makeup kit. So I'm assuming he's giving it to his lady or somebody else that's into makeup. Euphoria. Not sure what that's meant to be a rip-off of. Muck Reynolds. Yep. McDonald's. Boring. Okay, I'll do. Okay, so right. The first sign of anything normal. A cell phone. Great. Pick it up. Makes sense. The cleverest part of this game, I like this so far, the fact you're wandering around an abandoned mall and you come across an abandoned mobile phone store. It's great. By the way, while I'm talking, it is raining outside, like really, really heavily. So if you can hear that strange pitter-patter in the background, that's what it is. Okay, more resources coming up of the Gucci kind. Yeah, now I'm not being funny, but you're going to be raiding a high-end boutique store. And this is the backpack you're going to be running around with in the apocalypse. You need your head examined, lad. And don't shout at me at the comments because it's true. I wouldn't wear that. You got a lady back home, go and give it to her. Suits the ladies. That's a strange looking backpack. But I think what they might do, they could trade it in for money. If they got the money to buy that, then yeah, that might come in handy. So he's got dual weapons here, but I haven't seen any dual wielding in his game so far, or his gameplay footage. Okay, so that's his hideout, and he's rebuilding it through upgrades. They'll have to explain how you manage, where you can find the resources to do this. And okay, now we've got the crafting system here. Hunting rifle, looks pretty badass. Got a slight antique edge to it. Yep, worn out handle there. Not bad. And again, another cutscene showing us what it's going to look like, but we don't see the point of view with the crosshairs. Armored vehicles, yeah, they look pretty cool. Nothing to brag home about. I've seen better armored vehicles in the Gears of War franchise. I want to say Gears of War, I mean 1 to 3 and Judgment. I forget the rest. We all do. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Again, I've had to drown out that awful music because it was just getting on my nerves. And here we go. The day before. Now you see, there are no persons of colour in this game so far. I think there was in the original trailer. Now this bit had fooled me before. I thought we were going to get this as the release date. It's taken its time to get down to 2020 whatever. What I find very interesting here is that it suddenly will pause on 2025, whatever, the day before PC release date. Okay, so they're saying it's coming out in 2025. That's interesting. Or 2024 is now the case. That kind of makes sense. It takes time. Okay, wait a minute. What are we doing here? Right. Okay, so it's being released on PC on the 21st of June, 2022. Okay, and as I mentioned before, there is a gameplay trailer and more, a developer event. I've not yet looked at that video. But that was it, guys. The day before. Gameplay trailer minus that god-awful music. It was when I looked back at my previous footage, I just thought I can't upload this for you because it's just getting on my nerves. I'm not sure how excited I am for this game. It's all right. It's nothing I haven't seen before, if I got to be honest. But there are some great attention to detail here. Like for me, the most stunning part was when they went into the shopping mall. I thought that was just stunning beyond belief. So I don't really know what the story is behind this game. If it's a scam, if there's been delays in getting staff to come in to finish parts of the game. I get it. It's an ambitious project. I know it's going to be on Steam, so I may wishlist it to see what it's going to be like when I play it next year. But there's going to be so many great games coming out next year. I think Sifu is out at the same time as this next year, so that's going to be interesting, like who is vying for whose attention. So guys, if you enjoyed my video today, if you stumbled here for the first time, I do reactions, reviews, and the occasional rants because that's the kind of guy I am. If you enjoyed today, make sure to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next round of reviews and reactions.